guys, it's Lisa. I'm here for In Your Pocket Tuesday, and here's the inspiration piece. And I think the thing that I decided to take out of it was the blue and red color. So I'm using my Scraptastic kit from December, and I have all my photos and the cards that I chose to use for the layout. And I'm going to go ahead and start getting everything put together for the layout. And I just finished my December daily, and I was so excited to get back into my regular project life. I really enjoyed doing the December daily, but it was a chore. And I don't know, it's just nice to just go ahead and be a little bit more free with your photos and with your ideas and the colors and stuff like that. So this is the week dated December 26th to January 3rd, because I decided on my December daily to go ahead and just go up to Christmas. So this is kind of the end of the December going into January. So I loved that red doily. I thought it was perfect for this layout, and I decided to tuck it behind that photo just to add a little bit of pop of red. And the shutters on the house are kind of a maroon color, so I thought it brought out the colors in that photo. And also I got Photoshop Elements 14 for Christmas, and I've been having a blast just using it to edit some of my photos. And there's a filter I used for that, and I can't remember which one it was, but it's, if you guys ever get a chance to get that, it was marked down from $70 to $49, and I actually got a gift card, so I bought it. So that was what I did with that photo. And I like to take the photos of my yard and house once a month or so. I'm not really, that strict about it, but I like to do that because I like to look back and see the amount of snow that we got each year. And this year it's crazy because we hardly have any snow. It's snowing today, and we only got maybe 4 or 5 inches. So basically, it's nice to look back and see how much snow. Last year we had snow we have like a 6-foot stockade fence, and we had snow that was up to the fence, which was crazy. So I did my journaling. I printed it out on photo paper, and I have a little bit of red behind that. And then to the left of that is a little thing I got off Facebook, I think, or maybe off Pinterest. And it's kind of for the new year, and it says, "May your coming year be filled with magic and dreams and good madness. I hope you read some fine books and kiss someone who thinks you're wonderful. And don't forget to make some art, write or draw or build or sing or live as you can. And I hope somewhere in the next year you'll surprise yourself." And then I loved the way the book opened up and the butterflies flew out with the 2016. I thought that was really perfect. Some of the resolutions that I made for myself was, one, to try to cut back on social media and do some more reading. So I bought myself some books, and I'm not even reading them on my Kindle. And I got a little book light, which is really kind of fun, and so I've been doing that. So then I have that picture of Polly, of course. She's watching out the window for her dad to come home. And then the photo way to the left is, I've discovered pomegranates. I am in love with them. And then I had to actually go and watch a YouTube video on how to open them and get the seeds out. So those are so sweet and so delicious. And I think we just went by the peak season for them, and they're really good, so I enjoyed those. So I wanted to take a picture of that, because one morning I was in here in my scrapbooking room, and I was enjoying the pomegranate, just eating. I ate the whole thing with a spoon for breakfast while I was scrapbooking. The photo, I just put a little flare badge that says "Yay" on that little saying that says "Happy Friday." I actually printed that out on photo paper. It was just from the internet, or maybe I saw it on Facebook or something, and I just thought it was kind of the colors were perfect, and I loved that because on Fridays we usually do pizza movie night, so I got a little photo of the pizza and the little sauce, dipping sauce. So, and let's see, that 12 came in my Scraptastic kit, and I figured I got to use that up. And it was kind of good for this layout because this is the last layout for December. So that worked out good. And then that says "What I'm Wearing," and that was a scarf that I got for Christmas. That picture where it says "his," there was 2 cards, one said his and one said hers, and that was, my husband wanted to hang some photos. He has a brand new office at his new job, and he wanted to hang some photos, so I went ahead and did some photos in Photoshop, and we got some really cool frames, or like floating frames, and I went ahead and cut them for him, printed them on 8 by 10 paper, and then cut them, and he went ahead and mounted them into the frames, and they look really nice on his wall. This flower, it was just a random flower that I found in my stash. I don't even know which collection it came from. And I decided it would be perfect for this layout because it had that bright, brilliant red. And I think the inspiration piece wasn't such a bright red, but I decided because the reds in my kit here were so brilliant, I decided to go ahead with kind of a brighter red. And I mean, I don't think that we have to go definitely by the inspiration. I think whatever inspires us by looking at it is what we should go for, and that's just the way that I look at it. So I wanted to go ahead and add a little bit of bling of red throughout the layout, and where I had that doily up top, I decided to bring some of that red down to the bottom. And so I cut that up a little bit and just had a little bit of the flower by Polly's Photos. And I also photoshopped that picture of Polly with her Christmas sweater that my friend Donna sent to her. And I just used one of those editing software on Photoshop where you can just kind of choose the color, like a red or whatever, and then just add it to the picture. Here I have this little camera that I've had forever, and I decided to go ahead and finally use it. It's such a little wood veneer camera, and I put it on there. I thought that would kind of be cute on the photo of my house, and I decided just to do a little bit of stamping. And that 12, I thought the way that I would do that card was I would go ahead and stamp December on there, and then I somehow would put like goodbye December because we're starting January, and this is the first spread for my new album. And last year I ended up with 2 albums. The first year I did it, I had 3, and I really wanted to cut down because you run out of space. So this year I'm hoping for 2 also. So this is the first layout for my new album, which was really exciting. And so I wanted to have something that said like goodbye December. So I apologize, I'm off screen here. I realized it afterwards, and my camera wasn't up high enough, so I apologize for that. But I'm doing a little bit edging with this Scraptastic stamp, and I love these corner stamps. They just add a little bit of color, and it brings your eye to those cards that have a lot of white to them. Although I love that clean white look, I sometimes like to add a little bit of black to it also. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. And then I decided to add a little bit to that blue color. I love that blue color, and it kind of went with that picture of me cutting up my husband's photos, and one of my pieces of wall art has that blue in it, so it kind of brought that together. So these Webster's Pages alphas were perfect, where I decided to put the bye. I was going to do goodbye, but I think I got lazy, and I decided to just put bye December 2015. And I thought that was perfect. And these little felt flowers were in my stash, and I decided I wanted to add a little bit of texture to my layout. And the color I thought was great, so I wanted to go ahead and add that to Polly. Look at her little face. She had come in from being out in the snow, and the way that I took the photo was you could see the little icicles on her nose and around her eyes, and it was adorable. So I, of course, had to grab that photo, and I wanted to add a little bit of that color blue to the lower left and the right hand side of the layout. And I just love taking photos of Polly. She just adds so much to my life and to my layouts. And she's just so cute and adorable. Um, and let me see. So I'm going to go ahead and at some point, if you guys want to go over to my other channel, I'll leave my link below. And sorry, Polly's barking in the background. But I'm going to go ahead and do a flip through of my December Daily album if you guys are interested. And then I'll go ahead and continue to be doing my Project Life for 2016. And I'm just really excited for 2016. I have a lot of new goals and things like that. I mean, I try not to do anything that's too unreasonable. I think a lot of it's more like health, things like that. than anything, and you know, kind of like taking better care of myself. And I think just kind of like anybody, you know, exercising more and getting, you know, less social media. I mean, I love social media, but I think sometimes we tend to get bogged down, or I do. I shouldn't speak for other people, but you know, I sit down and start watching YouTube videos, which I absolutely love, and then 3 hours has gone by. So here we got these with our Scraptastic kit, the This Life Noted kit, and they're by Pink Paisley, and they're little washi tape strips, and they're so cute. So I just decided it was getting a little bit too busy for me on this layout, so I decided just to go ahead and grab one of them, and it just says this, and it's just a little tiny banner that I just decided to put on that photo. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some twine, which I always like to add to all of my layouts. It just adds a little more texture and a little bit of color. And I'll add it to 3 different spots. And I'm glad that you guys are joining me for my In Your Pocket Tuesday, and I'll be back next month to do the same thing. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend, and I hope that you guys are having a good 2016 so far, and you've set some good, positive, healthy goals for yourself, and maybe nothing too unreasonable. We all tend to do that. Yeah, so I will see you guys back, and come over and visit me on my other channel, and I will see you guys later. Bye, YouTube.